There's a lot of fear around home birth, and there's a lot of fear around what if something goes wrong? That's the biggest fear.
I decided I want to do a home birth. My labor was about 27 hours long. And later we found out that she was sunny side up, they called her. So like she was a brow baby. So like she came forward like with her head like that. And so she was stuck at 9 centimeters for hours. And I was having a lot of back labor because of that. We were just pushing through the night and I was so drained. My water broke at like midnight, I think. And I ended up having her at like 10:36 in the morning. And she stopped breathing. Or I don't know if she even ever started breathing, but she was turning blue. My midwife had to take her back from me. And she had to start resuscitating her. And it was 4 minutes exactly. She was like yelling at my mom to call 911. She started compressions on her. She was doing suction on her. And I just looked at John and I was like, God's bringing her back. Don't even worry. Like he's got her. And so she started breathing finally. And we heard her little cry. And it was so magical.
I think this is just such a good demonstration of like good midwives are well trained to know when there's an issue and transfer if necessary and how to handle an emergency situation. I just think there's misconceptions around like if something like that happens at home, like we're doomed, right? But that's not the case.
She had her breathing before the paramedics got there. I mean, like I could see the sweat dripping down her face while she was working on her. And I thought like that lady is going to bring back my baby. I know she is. And by the time the paramedics got there, she was already breathing. I was holding her and they were like, do you want to go to the hospital? And I'm like, nope, I'm good.
Some people are going to listen to this and be like, oh my goodness, how negligent that your baby didn't breathe for 4 minutes and then you chose not to go to the hospital, right? But this is what we call informed consent. They gave you informed consent. They gave you the information that you need. Your midwife gave you the information that you need. This is what we can do. We can stay home and we can monitor, or we can go to the hospital and they're going to put her in the NICU and they're going to do all this monitoring and we're going to be in the system and blah, 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 right? But you had the information that you needed to make, you and Johnny, to make an informed decision in the moment. And that was your decision. And that's what it's about right there, is the ability to have a choice.